And welcome back to Humber Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, and we're back with the Flesh and Blood Armory Night. I do apologize, guys. I have been stuck in DC for the last 2 weeks. My job has been taking me away on the important nights where I want to be doing some Flesh and Blood content. So it's been a couple of hot weeks before we get to this content. But we do have some new updates since then. I don't know if you guys have heard. We have a new ban list for Flesh and Blood. We have 4 new cards that have entered the ban list area here, and we have 2 great players who are going to talk to us. Conrad, being the #1 best source here, going to be able to talk to us specifically about what this is going to do and the impact it's going to have on the Flesh and Blood meta going forward. I can't wait to see what their thoughts are. I've actually heard quite a few great commentaries from some of the players out there that said sometimes the bans didn't go far enough, or maybe I don't think we should have tested this one on the unban, because I know why they did it, because they basically, what is it when you take a hero no longer allowed to play because it's been too many points?
Living Legend.
Living Legend. You took a Living Legend to the deck that you thought that this was the best in, but it really is the card. You know, I think maybe we'll find it out with it as the meta goes out. Maybe we'll find out tonight if we see anybody playing with it tonight. I don't know. We're going to find out. But right now, we're going to get to the table, talk a little bit about the ban list. We've got it up and displayed for you, and then we're going to get into the gameplay between Conrad and
Moog.
Moog. And Moog is playing
Arachne Marionette.
Arachne Marionette. Conrad, what do you play tonight?
Prison.
I love it. All right, let's check out these decks after, of course, we talk about this coveted ban list. I know you guys have been wanting to hear about it. Here it is. Let's get the scoop from Conrad's mouth. Once I figure out which button it is. It's this one. Go ahead. It's on the screen.
Sweet.
We can talk first about Count Your Blessings.
So, I mean, it's good to have the both of us. Moog is a Florian player, so very affected by the most recent ban list, and I'm famous for having more opinions than sense, so it's good to have both of us sitting down. Moog, it's kind of my opinion this ban list is not really going to shake up the meta as much as it is just kind of trimming away things that people were less satisfied with, like play patterns that people found annoying or frustrating or stuff like that. Do you think there's a bunch of changes to the meta that come with this list?
I'd agree with that for the most part. I think Germinate being banned and the Scepter ban also just hurt Florian. It was mostly a tactic to try and preserve the hero as long as they can, given that he's already floating around 700.
700's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Florian really didn't get many points in Rosetta format. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much all in Hunted format. I mean, you can probably see that if you look at the Living Legend page, but... Pretty
sure he got 580 points this season.
Yeah. In a season.
Which is wild. So, like, as a Florian player, I have very mixed feelings. Germinate was one of the coolest cards, and his only spec that he got.
And it was nice that card gave you ways around really annoying strategies, like Decimator Fatigue or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I guess those annoying strategies aren't going to be around as much anymore with the banning of Count Your Blessings.
Yes, Count Your Blessings. I think James White had to rip off that Band-Aid because he supposedly loved that card and thought it very synonymous with the control style of Flesh and Blood.
I love Count Your Blessings, but I don't love it because it's fair.
That's fair. That's very fair. I played Reaping Blade just to get around it, so I guess I still get to do that.
And then, I mean, Scepter of Pain, stack matchups, that was sort of another uninteractive. I mean, not always uninteractive, but it's set up for a lot of just like, here's the timer I have before I kill you.
Yes.
You know, and that's Verdance' thing. But Bonds is back. That's super exciting.
Bonds is back. Katsu might have a place.
Red Bonds specifically is really interesting to me. I had some friends who really played a lot of Katsu during Heavy Hitters format, which was the first format I was really playing competitively. And Katsu was always really interesting. It felt like he could pull 35 damage out of a turn once a game at least. I think not having blue bonds anymore is actually really important. Like, the fact that it's red and not blue, because now you can't go and get it with Mask of the Pouncing Links.
I see.
But you can go and get the new Gust Wave, Underwhelming Gust Wave or whatever, which is probably no longer underwhelming. It seems like it's going to be a decent aggro deck, but without Art of War, without 9 copies of Bonds, and to be honest, even with all that stuff, Katsu was not the best deck in Heavy Hitters by a substantial margin. So I'm interested, and I'm excited that Katsu players actually have a deck again, but I don't know if it's going to mean all that much.
That's fair. Katsu is kind of before my time, so I've not seen him in his heyday. I started playing more competitively during the hunted season. So I am still pretty new to the game, but loving it so far.
Katsu's a ton of fun though. Play with and against. So I'm excited. I think it's just a bunch of quality of life bans and unbans, and should be fun.
I think the most important question that most people are interested in is this going to affect tonight's meta? Do you think it's going to have a great impact on tonight? Or are people going to be building towards this?
Well,
so the bans are not legal tonight.
Okay.
They go into effect on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Are people? I think that means we're not going to see Katsu, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to see him. Will the Florian stuff affect people's builds? I am certain it will.
Mm-hmm.
How critical of a card is it, though? Do you think that, like, it's gonna be super game determinative in games we could see on stream with Florian, or?
I think it does kind of like get rid of Florian's end game plan, because if you're grinding to a Germinate stack, you no longer have that option.
Mm-hmm.
I personally replaced mine with Dread Triptychs, and I'm trying to find kind of a little more of an aggressive way. I really was trying to avoid putting in Malefic Incantation.
Oh yeah.
I felt like Dread Triptych just gets a little more value. Florian's on. It has the potential to get 6 rune chance.
Yeah, without being able to threaten Germinate, it becomes a lot less scary to hand Florian a 4 or 5 card hand. Mm-hmm. So finding ways to use those blues, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Think you'll
and
play...
it's a 3 block.
I mean, you've been playing a lot of Marionette. You think you'll dip back into Florian, especially with this new card they're talking about in High Seas?
Oh, I can't wait to see it, honestly. I really can't wait. If Florian does LL, I get to play Stack Florian with Germinate and that card.
Yeah.
So, oof,
yep.
I am ready.
All right, well, let's play a little Flesh and Blood here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Round
speaking
1.
of-
Let's begin.
Get on the
evens or
spider. Odds. All right.
Evens, I'm going to go second.
Okay.
All right, and I am going to take off to let you enjoy the content.
Sweet.
I'll be back.
I'm going to be a good player and remember every one of my Spring Tunic triggers.
Nice. So am I.
All right. I'm going to send Clave for 1.
I'll block for 3.
I'll flick Mark of the Huntsman.
Sweet. I'll take 1. Let me get my phone out of here.
Yeah. You are marked.
What's a good Arachne color?
Red.
Red.
At least this one.
That's like the chaosy color.
Slippy's got to be like pink. All right. Got 1 floating. I'm gonna close the combat chain
Sounds good.
and play Orbweaver Spinneret
Okay.
to make a Chilcera, Chelicera, whichever. And then I will send Chelicera for 2.
4, right?
Yeah, 5. 5 actually. Because it gets the plus from the being stealth and you're marked.
Of course. I'll bite. I'll block 6.
Whoop. Scar tissue.
That's what I was afraid of. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, if I don't block this, and then I get just like reacted on and feel bad. So it's up to 8. I'm blocking 6. I'll take 2.
Yep. And you'll be unmarked and marked again.
Yeah. Oh, I love scar tissue.
I will not arsenal and pass.
Mario.
Oh, that's right. Who am I?
2. You are
Funnel web.
I'll draw back as well. I'll come in with Triumph for 7 go again, Poppers -1.
Pop. Technically floating their prevention.
Yeah, let's go crazy tonight. I'll activate Halo.
Okay.
Put a Herald into Soul, trigger Prism. Go get my Figment of... I always feel silly when I grab the wrong half. Figment of Triumph. And so now with the combined effects, this is down to a 5 and is no longer popping.
Oh, gross.
Oh, you know? I didn't draw off Halo. That's a problem. Alright, so.
Did you know what you were gonna draw?
No.
Okay. I'm fine with you draw. I don't care.
Do you want me to shuffle and then draw?
You're already in the middle of shuffling, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't going to be Figment of Triumph, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Appreciate you. That's a big fumble. Is one I do not want to repeat.
One card is huge.
In a tournament setting, because we don't know the top card of my deck, and because I searched before drawing, I think you get to choose the card I draw. If that happens to you and you're not feeling charitable, give him the Figment of Triumph. But I appreciate that.
It's casual Armory. No reason to spike out.
No reason to be messing this up though. Alright. So Phantasm is no longer triggering. Do you have any defense reactions to declare?
I do not.
Okay, cool. So you take 4?
Yep.
And I will trigger Goes to Soul. I'll trigger Prism.
Do you get go again off of being able to do that? Or is your turn just like resolving this at this point?
I had go again to start with, so I pitched a yellow.
Okay.
I pitched a blue to Halo.
Oh, because it stopped popping. That's right.
Yeah. So I don't have any action point problems.
Yeah.
And then, if you ever want to, just let me know and I'll hand you my deck to cut. But
Oh, good.
I don't know how to be with Prism. Okay, so protection, I get, erudition, I get the ponder, and then I will attack with protection for 6, no go again, spectral shield on hit.
I'll take 6.
Sounds good. Goes to soul, make a spectral shield, 1 more prism trigger and 1 more shuffle. Guess I could have erudition that time. I will go ahead and get Ravages and deal 1 arcane to you.
Okay.
And then I'll activate Prism, banish a card from Soul to awaken Triumph, and I'll pass the turn and draw to Ponder.
Okay.
Arsenal and pass.
I had 1 damage prevention floating.
Yep, that's why you only took 4.
Okay.
from the first
Just
one, right?
making sure.
So you took 4, 6, and then 1, so 29.
All right. Trigger. See, we're already doing better.
You're remembering your triggers. I'm forgetting my draws.
It's all coming up Millhouse. I'm gonna send a bonds.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't. You have 2 cards in hand.
Well, it used to be Bonds of Ancestry, so.
Yeah, it was. Hey, you got these in. Nice.
Yeah. For those watching, I was proxying Bonds of Agony with Bonds of Ancestry, which I thought was funny.
The flick kills my spectral shield. Just want to react. I'll block for 3.
Let's see. So I'd like to do this in a way where I can have my cake and eat it too. And I'm not sure if it will break down like this, but I'm going to take up the mantle first,
Okay.
which should give it +3.
Yes.
Oh, but
So
you're not
up
gonna.
to,
Okay.
Up to 5.
Yes. Up to 4 currently.
Oh, you're right, because you're not main Arachne.
I
It
will
is just 4.
flick Calicera, which it's a token. So pop the shield. And this is I thought
you're
it would
saying-
I thought it would unmark you, so I wasn't sure if that would cause this to go
okay.
down to 2.
Gotcha. I hear you.
And then I will react with Arachne Funnel Web's ability, bringing it up to 7, and then 10 because of its own ability.
Mm-hmm. I will play that all you got,
Okay.
and then I'll block 6, ward 4.
Okay. Well, there goes my cake. I return to the brood, and I pass the turn.
Sounds good. I'll play Herald of Erudition, pitching Light of Soul.
Okay.
Trigger Light of Soul for Arclight Sentinel, and I will put Arclight into Soul. So this is 5, Dominate, go again, Phantasm, draw 2 on hit. I sense the popper.
Pop.
There it is.
I was so ready. I was.
I will. Arsenal and pass the turn.
Okay. Look at me go.
They feel good, right? Feels good to have some poppers.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I was missing out.
Actually makes it a little bit livable.
Yes. I'm going to up sticks and run. I'll go ahead and use that mana.
Do you need some wage golds?
I found one, but I ordered them the other night.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you ever need bulk from heavy hitters, man. I have a whole collection I picked out because a long time ago I had a Art of War Kasai deck.
Nice.
Terrible, terrible thing. But
Shoot. Um, I'm actually not gonna retrieve the dagger.
Sounds good.
And instead, I'm going to use.
Are you still gonna take down Tunic or?
Yes. I'll send Clay for 5.
I'll say no blocks.
Stands up the red back to give it +3 up to 8.
Well, this doesn't have stealth, right?
Ah, shoot. Dang it. Yeah.
Here, you let me draw. You want us to take the turn back from the beginning?
Yeah.
Sounds
Instead, I will just do the same thing and just swing for 5.
Sounds good.
Just
I'll
change my
still
fingers.
declare no blocks.
Okay.
And I will go Soul Shield.
Okay. I will move to Arsenal, find out who I am. 6.
Trapdoor. I had a little bit of a gray day outside. I'm feeling a little sleepy, to be honest.
I feel that.
I was nearly falling asleep when I was just lazing around at home before I came over here.
So that's there. This goes to the bottom. Sweet. And this is banished, and I draw up to 4.
Sweet. I'll come in with War Tune for 6. Go again. Fantastic.
Cards in hand?
Not a 1.
No blocks.
I'll declare no reactions.
Double inertia trap.
I am not inert, but it is blocked.
It is true.
I'll close the combat chain, and I will play Pierce Reality.
Okay.
No pass turn.
Alright, I will up 6 and run. I will pay the 1. Oh. See, there we go. This is why it's an aspiration. I'll have 2 resources floating to get back my Mark of the Huntsman.
Hmm?
I mean, Hunter's Clave. Sure, yeah. And then I will up 6 and run again,
Oh my
giving
gosh.
+6, using the chew
That's a
to
big dagger.
attack dagger for 7.
But I think I'm going to declare no blocks.
I'll give it +3, up to 10.
I'm glad I declared no blocks. I'll take 10, 19.
All right. Then I'm not him anymore. 3, 4.
I'll come in with a Herald of Ravages for 8 go again because of the Pierce Reality
Okay.
with 1 arcane damage on hit.
Inertia would be great right now.
And as of the rules reprise, this arcane damage is capable of targeting Polykranka, no matter whether it's on her shoulder or not.
You leave my bird alone.
That bird is getting toasted. I'm so sad they're releasing a bird hero and I'm not going to play her. Breaks my heart.
Let's see.
Maybe Armin will build a deck and I'll be able to play it.
Oof. That's a lot of damage.
It's a bit. It's 2 card 9, you know.
Yep, go again too. And I can't flick at this, right?
No, yeah.
Okay. The board
You
can
have
do-
to activate or play an attack with that as its target.
Okay.
Man, I need some new sleeves for this deck. Looking scuffed. I've got some bling coming in for it. Maybe that's when I'll upgrade the sleeves.
I'm gonna take 8.
Alright, heck yeah. Ravage is triggered, deal 1 Arcane more.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Prism trigger. I will go get the Figment of Protection, make a Spectral Shield. By the way, if you're in the chat, sadly the iPad that we use to see the chat has died. We cannot see you. I will Prism to target Erudition, and then I will attack with Soraya, pitching a yellow, banishing another card from Soul to draw 2 and come in for 4, go again.
I'll block and become Tarantula.
The tool. Take 2?
Yes.
Sweet. And then I will attack with War Tune for 7, no go again.
It's a sad day for Arachne.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking it.
Sounds good. War Tune to Soul, trigger Prism, get Rebirth. Rebirth, put a yellow action card from Grave on top of deck. I'm going to choose Herald of Erudition. And then I will Arsenal and pass.
Okay.
Over you?
Alright. Mask of Deceit is gone. Gonna play Kiss of Death.
Seems reasonable. No box to Kiss of Death. I'm so scared of Tarantula Toxin. Like, Prism already wants to block Never, so.
I'm going to take up the mantle, but not choose a card in my graveyard to switch it to.
So this is what, 6 now?
6, yes.
Sweet.
And I will also discard a... I'm going to activate this ability. to give Kiss of Death a +3 again. Up to 9. And I will decide what card I discard, like so, which may be a misplay, but we'll see. And I'm also going to give it go again.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So 9, go again.
On hit, lose 2 life.
I'll activate Prism,
Mm-hmm.
targeting Reaper.
Okay.
Any other reacts? I'm presenting Ward 9 here.
I will flick Mark of the Huntsman.
Eats the Spectral Shield. Still has go again. You still have another card in hand. Sounds good. I'll Ward 8, take 3.
Okay. And then I will swing Clave for 1.
Man, what an awkward time to draw the Codex because you can't play it because it closes the combat chain. Okay, what's the line here? I'll declare no block. Oh, I'm not marked, right?
You are no longer marked, correct?
I'm gonna be soon though, because I'm gonna declare no blocks to Hunter's Clave.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me think about that. You already used Flick.
Yes.
Yes, that's okay. We play it this way for a reason. I am gonna block. I will block 3 here.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good. I'm not them anymore.
Sweet. And put it there for a reason. Erudition for 7 dominate. Oh, that's. You're moving quick. I'll pass back to you.
Right.
Had a War Tune or a blue in hand. I would have tried to keep cards, but.
Orb Weaver. Send Mark of the Funnel Web for 6. Sorry, this is the last time I'm gonna ask.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll declare no blocks.
All right. I'll flick Clave.
I'll pitch to activate Calming Gesture. Make a Spectral Shield and use it to prevent the 1 damage from
Okay.
played there. Any other reactions?
No, that's it.
I'll take 6.
Okay.
And when you go to end the turn, I'm gonna fire Prism, target Figment of Protection.
Okay.
Figment of Protection? Yeah.
Well, Arsenal, you're not marked, and pass.
I'll start the turn by attacking with protection for 4. Go again because I pitched a yellow, and I'll banish a card from Soul to make 2 Spectral Shields.
Okay.
This is maybe supposed to be Rapture targeting your face, but I don't know. I think I want to extend it.
I'll take 4.
Okay, sounds good. And then Triumph for 5, go again. Poppers -1. Oh, sorry, not 5. Off of Pierce Reality at 7, because it's my first illusionist
Okay.
attack.
Block 3.
I'll declare no reactions.
Okay. So take 4.
Take 4. It'll go to Soul. I think, yeah, I still have War. I'll trigger Prism.
Okay.
But it is sadly not a War tune in Arsenal, so that's... Oh, I can actually fire Prism too. That's interesting. So I flip the other one on your turn. Yeah, that's such a good idea. I'll activate Prism, banish that Triumph to flip War into Bologna, and then I'll pass the turn.
Alright. This is a very awkward hand. Savor Bloodshed. Savor Bloodshed.
Oh gosh, alright.
And then Schism trigger to Graphene to Chelicera for 9. You still have to shuffle your deck.
Oh, sounds good.
That's
No blocks.
up to 12.
That's what I was concerned about. Yeah, I'll ward 10.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Sounds good. I'll activate Prism, target Ravages.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll attack with Ravages just for 4. Go again. Not activating her effects, so no arcane damage.
Block 3.
Take 1. And then I'll play Herald of Tenacity for 6 Dominate Phantasm.
Okay. We could do both things.
Sorry.
Here.
Keep forgetting Pierce is still on the board. 8 Dominate Phantasm.
Yeah, that's game.
Alright, GG. Pierce was insane.
Yeah.
It's just so awkward for Arachne to be able to find the time to kill it.
Yeah. I did so well though before, just trying to rush you down, and that did not work out this time.
You saw the poppers well. How many are you playing?
Just the 3, but I bought yellow age golds as well, just in case.
Gotcha.
I felt like that was
The
necessary.
7s are so good though.
Yeah.
Did you, were you playing any defense reactions besides the...
Yeah, I put shelter and inertia in specifically.
Gotcha.
Because usually I'm running the layer of the spider.
Why inertia? Are you playing frailty?
I have frailty on the side. It's just like I feel like inertia disrupts Prism a little more, and frailty doesn't do as much. But I guess it also
so.
hits the arsenal attacks, which I should have probably considered since I know you're playing aggro Prism now.
It can. It's just like inertia rarely triggers, but is always better.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas frailty always triggers, but is a lot worse. You know? I think Lair the Spider is really good though. That's the one I kind of want the most, to be honest.
That's the one I'm maining for that reason, just because it's like it's never dead.
Yeah, I love it when my opponent's marked.
Get these swap back.
Oh dear.
Who knows what I'm going to be doing?
Equipment into my library.
Let's see. So there's all of those, I think. I think trying to figure out how to sideboard this deck is one of the harder parts.
Oh yeah, I hear you. It's just one of those things where you need to know the whole game plan. And if you know the whole game plan, you're like, well, it's just a lot to know, you know?
Yeah.
So do you have a second Hunter's Clave?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was wondering if you had a second one, but it just wasn't cold foil, and you were like...
I mean, that is part of the reason why I'm just using the Mark of the Huntsman, because I pulled it, it was cold foil.
I mean, it works. Like, it's always your flick one.
Yeah.
And then it actually does have some conditional upside, so you can come in for 2. If you don't have, like, the... What is it called? Don't have the Calicera yet.
What was the other thing I put? Oh, the...
Yeah. Yep. I mean, as far as poppers go, like, I know people are on wage gold for the Arachne effect thing, like, oh, what if they give you a full hand, but Bastion's just great.
Yeah, I just had it, and that's what Tao Tao Chu was running in his lists.
Mm-hmm.
So, rocking that for the time being. I hope I can dodge Fenton tonight.
I'm gonna go grab Jimmy.
All right, rounds all over.
Yep.
Oh, let me see that. Camera off again? My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think Twitch crashed.
Oh, a whole crash. Oh, so says
Not your Twitch, but like the
the
Twitch app.
Twitch app. Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to scare you.
I was like, no,
Not
no.
the stream. Not the stream.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, not the stream.
All right, everyone, that's going to be round 1. We've got 2 more, at least, rounds coming up here. We're going to find out what that undefeated's like. We got those gem packs to give away and 2 packs to give away to you. 2 Misfell packs. I hope you guys enjoy the commentary. I hope you guys were able to ask some questions for what you could see here. Jay Wizzle just came in for chat. Midnight, always good to see you. Thank you for deleting that message as well, please. And let's go Matt Sopa in the chat here. So no real questions. We didn't miss anything, thank God.
Nice.
But thank you so much for the help and support there, Midnight. Here you go.
Sweet. I'll get it set back up.
Should be good to go. All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with round 2 and find out who our opponents are going to be. Thanks for being here.
eyes, new vision for the world. An unparalleled blending of science and art.
Often it is difficult for a person to control a complicated sound synthesizer quickly enough. A computer can take over much of this control work and do it more quickly and accurately than a human being.
And all this has been just the beginning.
And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, and we are ready for round 2. Armin is back in with his hero,
Dash.io.
and David trying to take down another championship at Lifelink Games with his
Florian, Brentwood Harbinger.
Florian. Interesting. I know that one was actually affected by the ban list. I hope to hear something about that in your gameplay. But first, I want to tell everybody that don't forget to comment, like we've seen from Mad Sopa and the rest. And Mad Sopa actually had a question out in the chat that I want to have the table address. I got 2 great players who know a lot about the meta and the current expenses of it, and they can actually quite well answer this question. Is Fab an expensive game to get into?
Like so many things in life, the answer is it depends. But generally speaking, I would say, unfortunately, yes. Flesh and Blood started out as a game that was relatively like a higher cost at first, and then like cheaper from then on. But as we got more and more and more like must-have Majestics, especially cards that they just refuse to reprint, like Command and Conquer, the main format, Classic Constructed and Blitz, arguably, is very much expensive to get into. Your average competitive deck is like $1,000. But with the recent announcement of the Project Blue format, that is without question the most budget-friendly format in the game. The first deck that I ever put together for it was $10, and that's less than a Blitz precon.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Now go. They can't hear you. No,
Gotcha. So in terms of chiming in on that, I think yes, Fab unfortunately is in a pretty expensive spot right now, just because, like David said, there are certain cards. There are certain cards that are due for a reprint. There's also the matter of the game being pretty successful and popular, and the fact that its growth is kind of outpacing the supply. Obviously, like, supply decisions are made months, maybe like a year in advance for like increasing printing. And so, like, with the growth of the game, the supply has not been able to keep up as of late, and with certain policy changes, foreign policy changes and trade changes as of yet, things have also taken a bit of a delay in terms of production and supply because of like tax reasons and so on. And so High Seas, the new set coming out, is looking like it's going to have a pretty limited supply. We're hoping that they print more so that to make up for that. But like David said, there are other options for like formats to play. Project Blue is one where you don't play with like the mythics if you're a Magic player. You'll play with this, like the rarer cards, so it's a lot cheaper. The power level is lower, but it's a lot cheaper, a lot more accessible. And if you ever want to try your hand at one of our classic constructed decks, like I'm sure there are a number of people that are willing to like if you're playing in the same event with them, just like loan your deck. Obviously it depends on the person, but the community is pretty welcoming to the extent that they're willing to hand out stuff for the most part.
Yeah, I'd say so.
As for ban list, I think we can talk about it as we play, right?
Yeah. I get to talk about, oh, here's the card that I have in lieu of Germinate. And I get to cry absolute bitter tears when it comes out. But
Oh, yeah. Just be lucky though they didn't ban Red Rootbound.
oh yeah, I was fully expecting.
Me
Rootbound to
too.
get the hit.
I was expecting this card to
Yeah.
go.
Reaping Blade? Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's too strong.
Reaping Blade 2 strikes? You're not even playing life game.
Fatigue Briar is a thing that existed because of these two cards.
Okay, that's fair.
Florian is doing the exact same thing.
That was before my time.
Reaping is very strong, and I understand that. It's like
It's
very good.
Any weapon that's a 1 cost is good for mid-range Florian.
yes, because of Grasp of the Arcanite, and I'd rather they ban the rare or common weapon than the legendary arm piece.
Yeah. because it's so cool and pretty and cool.
All right, so you're playing Florian.
I am taking up the entire.
Yeah, don't take up all the real
Let's
estate.
not do
I am
free
playing
real
Dash IO. I think I'm presenting 71, something like that.
71?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Like, I don't do well into fatigue.
Oh, we're not fatiguing, homeboy.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh yeah, you need that in order
To live.
boost and not fatigue yourself. Yeah, okay.
Right, Dash IO, I'm using the Young Art because I like it better.
Yeah.
But yeah, start at 36.
Same reason why you use the Vincent Young Art, right?
Yes, I like it better.
All right.
Okay,
Good luck and fun.
you too. Is everything on the board looking
Did you
alright?
say I'm going first or second?
I'm going first.
You're going first.
Yeah, Dash IO
okay.
goes first. Alright, gives us a chance to
That
set up
actually
items.
makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, say go.
Best of luck. Okay. Turn.
Oh god, look at that glare. Holy crap, you cannot read these at all. Oh well.
It's fine. We can explain. You can move them up a little bit if you need to. We got plenty of space here. I can put my banner sideways or whatever I need to
Okay.
do. Okay. Let's see what I do with this hand.
All pretty and proper. And I was digging through my promo section of my collection and managed to find out that I apparently got it well grounded in one of the promo packs. So
Oh,
it
nice.
gets to be shiny
It
now.
does get to be shiny. I will play a 060 boost. Blue 060.
1 damage.
2 go again. Excuse you.
Oh, 2. Ooh la la.
I know.
We'll just Summer's Fall it.
Block 2.
Yeah, block 2.
You got it. Sounds good.
No, it's bounce to hands.
Yeah,
Summer
yeah,
Fall
yeah,
works
yeah.
on block. It's legit. Trust me. Don't read the card. Just
It's
trust
legit.
Me.
I swear, Your Honor.
But Your Honor, it would be cool.
It would be cool, Your Honor. It's true.
Because Earth needs a electromagnetic somersault.
Just thinking out things real quick here. A lot of decision points on this deck, sadly.
Oh no, the person whose flavor aesthetic is all about intelligence and machines and stuff has to think.
Who would have thought, huh?
All I know is chant spells, swing sword.
Close chain.
Ooh, spicy.
I'll play Spark of Genius. I'll say X is 0.
Genius. Pray tell, what shall you acquire?
Go ahead.
So it goes into the item that you're searching for goes into the arena, and because you've boosted, you just straight up draw.
And I can crank that item if I wanted to.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it turns out pretty good, huh? Alright, I'm getting
The whole cranking shenanigans that Dash IO can do.
getting Cerebellum here.
Yeah.
I think I actually get... Yeah,
What other
no,
zero
I'm
cost
right.
item is there besides
It's
Cerebellum?
Technical Core. I get a Technical Core here.
No. That's fair.
If I can find it, Jesus.
Dash IE, is that you?
Not for long. Technical Core.
I mean, she got right up to the threshold and just stops.
Yeah, so while I do this, ban list things. A good amount of Florian's cards got banned, right? You want to talk about that while I search?
So, the loss of Scepter of Pain, I think completely stuffs the OTK strategy. I'm sure it's possible to do it. There was one OTK deck that I saw that still ran Reaping Blade in the sideboard, I think purely for the sake of
It's still a good chance.
illusionists, I want to say. And I guess you could say left game shenanigans as well. But now with CYB out, that's significantly less of a risk. But yeah, OTK was my favorite way to play Florian, and now I think it's dead in the water.
It is. It's very
Because,
much dead in
what
the
the
water.
heck are you supposed to do besides the absolutely goofy Scepter of Pain Channel Millennium Tree combo?
All right, I'm going to draw a card off Spark.
But the real spice is the I instant speed do fruits.
Yeah, you got
Can't
it.
gain life because my own blade absolutely cucks me. But
36 gaming! 36 life gaming! I'll go ahead and Arsenal card here. Arsenal
So-
this card, and I will pass over to you.
I really, really look forward to seeing what is this promised replacement card for Germany that they said could not coexist with Germany because Germany was just preemptively banned basically.
It's very fun.
I think it has the power to be very interesting, but I pray to God that it's not like a legendary specialization a la Ring of Roses.
Yeah, it would suck. But yeah, basically, like, the killing of Scepter of Pain means that you can't like, increase the amount of spell damage you do and, like, a mass chance, which is what Scepter of Pain lets you do.
Yeah.
So it just kills one variant of the hyper defensive Florian deck that just builds, blocks, and then just kills you with 4 even chance.
Kills you dead. We're gonna do a Flourish.
Okay.
This is not, the effect is not going to matter, but like we gotta do it. And then we will pitch into Scepter. Pitch into Grasp. Scepter of the Arc Knight. Make the card. So we'll make a rune chant, and we will send out a Plow Under.
Decompose or no?
We will be decomposing.
Okay.
Kindly sync thy. Well, okay. Technically speaking, the rune
Rune
chant
chants, how much?
fires off first.
How many
just
rune
one.
chants? Okay. I'll take one. Rune chant.
Okay.
35.
And now decompose.
Coming in for 2?
Just 2.
I'll take the 2.
We've only got 3.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 here.
Oh, and I'm gonna do the Ultra Spice here and have Young Florian up until
Sure.
Florian goes online. I keep meaning to do that.
Take 2.
That ends my turn.
Is the life total showing? Yeah, it is.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Whoop, and we'll do that. The turn
And
is yours.
If you see me look at the top of my deck, it's because Dash IO's ability lets me look at the top of my deck at any time and play a Mechanologist item with 0 or 1 off the top as an instant if I pay 1 more.
No, it's actually because you're a dirty cheater. And I'm
Yeah,
just
I am a
letting you
filthy cheater,
I'm just
you're
letting
right.
you do it because it'll look that much cooler when I win. Wink.
Wink, wink. Technical Cortex down, I get 2 resources. I'm gonna go ahead and play.
You might have overheard me talking about it with LJ, but I would love to get people's opinions on the replacement that I have for Germinate in my list. Because besides the fact that Germinate's the strongest card, one of the biggest effects of Florian losing it is the fact that it is a blue Earth 3-block. And aside from Blue Autumn's Touch, which every Florian player that I know is already running, there's no other blue Earth 3-block in the game. So it's either you include a non-blue 3-block or a blue 2-block.
Right. Throttle boost. Red T-Bone. 6 go again.
I can't believe you boost a mega card. 6 go again. Too many choices. No blocks.
No reacts. Take 6.
Owie, owie. Down to 34.
Okay. $0.60 boost. Outpace. 4 go again.
A relatively scary card.
Oh, and the big thing, they also banned Counter Blessing, which is like the premier generic.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, we don't have too much time.
No blocks.
Yep, alright, take 4.
Yeah.
Which means, the generic life gain like engine that some decks, defensive decks can play is now out of the game. Probably for the better.
Probably is an understatement. That card was toxic.
You said no blocks, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Close chain.
Chain is closed.
I'll play Teklo Pounder, pitching a Cerebellum here. So float 1, resource. And this is gonna get a counter 2.
That's like your first attack or the first attack you boost?
So whenever you boost an attack action card, remove a counter and it gets +2.
Okay, so basically the first time you boost.
Yeah.
Well,
For 3 turns.
the first card that it sees you boost.
Yep.
We want to be as proper as possible.
I'll close chain. Well, I guess it's a non-attack, so there's no chain to
Table
speak
top.
of. Yeah. Over to you.
Okie dokie. I'm relatively certain holding onto this hand was worth it. So we're gonna channel Millennium Tree. It's still good, even in mid range. We're pitching a mystery card here. That's my replacement for Germinate that I don't want to talk
Earth
about until I
Embrace.
actually play it.
Earth Embrace.
Yeah, like I
I know.
it does some interesting things when it works, and then we will pitch into Grasp, make a rune chant, and use the one floating to send in Reaping Blade. So we've got a juicy rune chant coming in here for 4.
Right. Where's tree? Where's your tree?
Tree is right there.
Okay. Can you put it up here?
Sure.
Thank you. Juicy rune chant comes for 4. I'll take 4.
And then 3 from Reaping.
3 from Reaping.
I need to find a better place to put this token. Should we talk about how Blitz is affected at all? Do you think
In a
people care?
bit. In a bit.
Chat, if you care about Blitz,
Take that away.
say Blitzkrieg in the chat.
Yeah. No box.
Take 3. Arsenal pass.
You got it.
Earth Embrace will go down first for the sake of keeping Tree alive. I had a die prepared. Where'd it go? And
Let me know when you're ready.
4. The turn is yours.
That's good. Technical Cortex down. Gives me 2 resources. This blows up.
Since Technical Core powers or gives you energy, when it's like fully wound down, does it explode or does it just fall apart?
It putters out. Yeah, sputters out. What I do here. Please start with a T-bone boost. Blue throttle.
Or T boosting.
3. So 5 go again.
5 go again, and I have to block with equipment, right?
Yes. 1 piece of equipment.
Don't think it's worth trying to block out here. Will present 3 blocks, and to satisfy your condition, we can use Well Grounded. It doesn't do anything, but it does have 0 defense, so it counts.
Take 2.
Yes, taking 2.
No reacts.
None for me. I just realized something. I am potentially telegraphing information about my hand by the fact that I blocked with an Earth card while I have Tree out.
Correct.
Maybe I should not have done that.
Move your stuff a little bit over here if you can. Thank you. I'll play a throttle using the 2 resources. Boost. Pulse wave. 6 go again.
6 with go again. 2 cards in hand?
Yes.
No blocks.
No reacts. Take 6.
Down to 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I bet.
That joke will never get old for me, even though it probably should.
Zipper hit.
Jeez.
Hit your red. Thinking about boosting. I'll boost. 5 go again. So, pulse wave off the top.
I am happy to see 2 pulse waves go. That's pretty dope. No. There's absolutely no world in which we play. So we'll block 2 just so that we're not losing absolutely hemorrhaging life.
So you're blocking 5 here? Okay.
Or yeah, did I say 2? I meant
Yeah.
5.
And then I'll fire the gun at you for 2.
Ow.
Alright, you got it. That's my turn.
I wonder if separate hero now that she's like
she was-
synthesized with.
She was
Dash.
supposed to be Data Doll. It's just that they can't let microprocessor be in CC. It's too good of a card.
Yeah, that's so. Dash was supposed to be
The deal was supposed to be Data Doll.
interesting. I guess that means that we'll never see Data Doll in CC unless
Probably not,
microprocessor
no.
gets banned.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that would be very spicy. All right, my turn. My turn.
Go for it.
We're gonna pitch into grasp.
Sure.
Shocker, shocker. Oh, but I won't be able to do. Yeah, okay, so I guess you're more worth it. So we're gonna send in Swarming Gloomveil. We got our Juiced Rune Check coming in.
4 in.
I've only made one aura, so Swarming Gloomveil
3.
just gets go again.
I'll take 4. And then this is 3 go again.
3 go again.
I'll take 3.
Okay.
19.
And we'll use our last resource for Weaving Blade for another 3.
Yeah. I'll block 3.
Okay. Move to end.
You got it?
I sadly cannot keep Tree alive, so he will wither and die.
Indeed. Let me know when you're ready.
Say go.
Throttle, pitch a blue, boost for 8 go again. Banish a Maxi off the top. 8 go again.
Dang, spicy.
1 flip.
62 damage. Oh my
62
God.
whole damage.
That's wild. Cards in hand,
1 card in hand.
and you did boost.
Did boost.
KO. Oh yeah, otherwise Pounder wouldn't have given it power. So there's a very high likelihood that you want to play the card that's in your hand, right? No blocks.
No reacts. Take 8.
Taking 8 down to 12. That might not have been the wise thing to do.
I'll play backup protocol off the top. I won't crank it.
Here we go.
So get a counter. I do have go again still.
Yeah. So you've got 2 action points now, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't crank it, so I have 1.
Oh, you didn't crank it. Hit.
Fire for 2.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Oh, but like that uses your action point.
Correct.
That's not what I expected at all. So we're blocking slightly inefficiently here. We'll just block 3.
You got it. Close chain.
So
Arsenal card.
I'm missing out on 1 point of value there, which
Yes.
might not seem like a big deal, but this is Flesh and Blood. Everything's a big deal.
This is true.
Well, I do have an interesting line now, I would say. We'll play out this Malefic.
Sure.
Oh, did you?
What?
Why is it tapped?
No, sorry. I was just
Oh.
moving around. You're fine.
All right. Yeah, then we'll send out a Plow Under.
Sure. Okay. Decompose?
There's no rechunk, so we'll move immediately to decomposing. You better believe we are decomposing.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we got-
you're good.
We're up to 6. Vanish now. And between the 2 founders, what is effectively Battlefield ticks down. I make 2 ring chance. Now, if I could just have a root down carapace, please. Half the dice, I might as well use it.
No bugs.
Take 6.
Take 6. Down to
I
13.
feel slightly less bad about my lack of blocking mastery now, so that's nice at least. Arsenal pass?
You got it. Back of Progar Red uses a steam counter. Pounder still has one. Yeah. I'll play, thinking. I'll play out Cerebellum Processor and crank it.
Cranky.
So up to 2 here from hand. I'll play Boom Grenade. I'll pitch a Boom Grenade here to play an item off the top. I'll play a Boom Grenade off the top. I'll crank it.
Interesting that you would do that now instead of while you're attacking.
No, it's off the top. I would have to boost it.
Oh, yeah, you would be boosting it away.
So I have 2 action points right now because I cranked this. Get another counter on this. 3. I have 1 resource.
So it's kind of RNG whenever a dash gets to instant a boom grenade off after she's already attacked, huh?
Vaguely, yeah. I mean, I can like say no boost and just like play it off the top and
Yeah,
like crank
that's
it and
true.
continue my turn. So it's just a bit of mind games. Anyways,
That's very fair. Would I be correct in guessing that you intend on playing Puffin for high seas?
oh yeah. Close chain. Oh, I don't have a chain to close. I'll activate Foundry Heart here.
KO.
060, null time zone.
That card messed me up last week.
It's a beautiful card. I love it. 3 counters. 3 resources here.
3 floating.
3 floating.
You got what I need. Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Sprocket Rocket. I'm gonna go ahead and boost. So a few things are gonna happen. We're gonna boost a Fast and Furious off the top. Because I'm boosting it away, I get a steam counter, which I'm going to put on. That is a hell of a decision. That is a really.
I mean,
interesting
I know
decision.
what my knee-jerk reaction is, but you've got really interesting items on
I'll
the
put it in a
field.
backup.
Okay.
Yeah, put a steam counter back up here. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. And so, yeah, put a steam counter on that. So it's gonna come in for 4 here. Oh, come in for 6 because I have Pounder.
Isn't the +1 only if you boosted an equipment?
Item or equipment.
Oh, that's not an item. Or,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about this. 5 go again.
5 with go again.
2 action point. Currently down to action point, but when the go again resolves, I'll go back up to 2 action points here.
Boy, howdy.
5 go again threatening boom grenade.
Yeah. Lucky for me, the attacks and the reaction step is not one that I see you living in too much. We'll just do that. We're going to present 3 block, go to reactions.
Go to reacts.
We'll cover the rest with well-rounded.
Pop it. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Sounds good. How many cards in hand?
3 cards.
3 cards in hand. Sure. Okay. Activate Cerebellum. Go down to 1 action point. Draw a card.
I'm gonna just move this
Sure.
now for the sake of ease.
Can you put the block sideways? It helps. Yeah.
Thank you.
3 cards in hand. Thinking. Zipper hit, boost. Blue throttle off the top. 4 go again.
Again, threatening boom. I'm not a fan. We'll use blocking 4.
How many cards in hand?
2 cards.
Okay. Blocking 4. No reacts here. You're good there. Thinking. I'm going to go ahead and can I get advantage?
Me
Or
right
graveyard?
now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 Earth cards.
Duh.
4. Yeah, that's correct. I'm going to activate backup protocol.
Okay.
Get back a red.
I'm expecting some serious spies.
Throttle. Into my hand. I still have 1 action point because that was an instant.
Indeed.
Card. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Goliath Gauntlet.
Oh no, here it comes.
Next attack gets cost 2 or greater, gets +2. I'm gonna
Innocuous card. but
play
still good.
Throttle, pitch a blue, float 1. So it's gonna be 8 go again because I'm gonna boost. Boom grenade.
8 boost.
8 boost.
8! And that boom grenade threatens 3 damage on hit.
Correct.
Yikes on trikes, my guy. Not even with my equipment could I fully block that out.
That's the plan.
I could fully block out and like have a complete nothing turn, but that's a major feels bad. It would still cost. No, it only cost me 1 of my equipment. But like, that would hurt so much, and I would have no turn. But at the same time, 11 damage total. Holy balls. Well, this card's significantly less good in hand since I had to block with the Dread Triptych, so we'll just block 3, take 8.
Block 3, so becomes take 5, take 8. Yep,
Yeah.
take 8. Okay.
God bless America.
There we go.
Down to 4.
1 card in hand. I have 1 action point remaining. I will go ahead and fire for 2.
Sure. Take 2.
Thinking.
Out of action points, I hope.
I have boots.
You do have boots.
Force your user equipment. But no, that's good.
Okay. Passing, I assume?
Yeah, pass.
This goblet chain is loaded with stuff.
Oh yeah. It's a shame that I put the counter on back up, but I had to change plans midway there. Oh well. Over to
I
you.
do like hearing a pivot. Well, we're simply going to Felling of the Crown.
Tracks. Yep.
We definitely have that decomposed. There's no doubt about that. 1, 2. What are we at? 6. Oh, sorry, we need 2. Okay, cool. And with that, Florian online.
Decompose online?
Yeah. Coming in for 8 damage after the sync, of course.
Any rechance or no?
Well, I don't have any rune chance triggering,
But
but,
you're gonna make
Malphic's
one, yeah.
taking down,
Gotcha, okay.
which unfortunately, Malphic happens before I actually decompose, so I'm only making 1, and we are crying bitter, bitter tears about
Truly
it.
bitter tears.
I mean, I'm emo, so like crying is what I'm supposed to do, right?
That is true, that is true.
Everything sucks. The people of Rosetta hate me.
I'll bottom this card. This 8 coming at me puts me to 5.
I really hope that this is enough to give me some breathing room. But like, it's not threatening lethal, so you could just let it hit and power through. We will see. Really depends on what I draw, honestly.
I'll go ahead and declare these blocks.
All right, taking 6.
Take 6.
That is both good and not good for you.
Get a counter on Teklo. Yeah, let me know when you're good.
The turn is yours.
Alrighty. So you're a 60 boost. Fast and Furious boost. Put a counter on Cerebellum. 2. 3 go again.
That would be a very spicy blow, but we're not going to do that. We'll put Barkskin in front of it, which will make us 2.
Sure.
Well, yeah. You know how it works.
Yep.
Only blocking for 2, taking 1.
Take 1. You're fine.
I'm so scared.
Outpace. Pitch a blue.
Okay,
Boost.
I'm glad I blocked with Bark when I did.
Pulse Wave Harpoon is boosted. 4 go again. Cannot be blocked by equipment.
Yeah, I absolutely blocked with Barkskin at the right time. Holy moly. We will block 5.
The Barks. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. 3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
Sure thing. I'll play Red Boom Grenade off the top. Crank it.
Okay.
So it doesn't have a counter. This gets a
I
counter.
mean, at this point, it's like the only reason to play this is to just get extra action points.
Correct. For this one, you come
Yeah.
here.
I'm fairly certain I'm boned, but like we're gonna try as hard as we can.
Dio's been activated. I'm going to use an action point to activate Cerebellum here.
Okay.
Draw a card. Right, interesting. Fast and Furious, and I did crank. This is going to be. I'm going to boost here. Blue,
Too
red,
fast,
red
too
G-Bone.
furious.
4 go again.
No cards in hand.
No cards in hand. Threatening Red Boom Grenade, but that's not going to matter too much. Unless you want to gain some life first.
Let's see, I'd love to just play this card. But like, yeah, we'll just have to work with it. We're gonna do another Arcane Season Life.
Block 5. We love to see those used on blocks.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
I'll shoot you for 2.
Yeah, we have to respond to this in the most annoying way possible. A face.
Yeah, you got it. 2 cards.
I was counting on this to be like the thing that stopped you, but it should have been on this attack, but I decided against it. But oh well.
Yep. 2 cards in hand. You have to give me a card here, but I lose AP, and I don't really want to do that. Unless I'm really sure I can kill you next turn. Cerebellum. And 2 card plays. Or you threaten with 5 damage. Plus 2, effectively. Pitch blue. Swarming. Pop Gillies.
Okay, here it comes.
2 more.
All arcane is true damage now. What do one we block with, one we pitch with. Which is which? Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, there's no way we're gonna come to second cycle, so block 3.
Heard. Okay.
Close chain, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
My poor, beautiful face. We'll see if my decision to not block with it on that first 0 to 60 is going to be what is my game-defining mistake here. I'm reasonably certain it was, but we shall see. all hope is not yet lost. You
All
have
hope is
no
not yet
AD.
lost. Correct.
And I do have a singular rune chant that I will send off with this Reaping Blade. So we've got 1 true damage
I'll take 1 damage.
and 3. With 1 floating, if that happens to me.
Yep. Thinking about where I want to put where I want to pitch here.
Real spice here is that it doesn't trigger Malfic, so Grasp
It
becomes
doesn't.
easier on my next turn if I have a next turn.
This is true.
Like the classic Grasp Reaping off of a single blue becomes viable.
Thinking. I'll block like so, and I'll bottom this card here. I think I'm gonna preserve the block here.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go ahead and crown, bottom this card and draw.
Nice. Taking 1.
Take 1 and 5.
Pass. Save me.
This dies. This is down to 1.
I would be happy about the death of Boom, but as very much established by now, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter. Red boom grenade, crank it.
It doesn't even matter.
I have 2 action points. 1 resource floating.
Could you use a die for the extraction point,
Yes.
please?
Thank you.
If I lose this match, maybe I'll finally face off Conrad. He and I have not had a single match in the entire time that I've been coming to Armory's
That's
here.
wild. Sorry, just thinking about things real quick.
Take your time.
Okay. Sprocket Rocket Boost. 060 boosted. 3 go again.
3 go again.
Currently at 1 action point. When the go again triggers, I'll get another.
3 go again. Pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. I've activated you for the turn.
We will present the bark and make our embodiments. Go to reactions.
No reacts.
Root down Carapace, no
Yeah, yeah.
decompose.
Okay.
Block for 3. Yeah.
Close chain.
Chain is closed. Carapace. Or Darkskin. Heckin' gone. My graveyard. Juiced. My decomposed cards. Missing in action.
I'll use one of the action points to go ahead and activate Cerebellum here. Draw a card.
KO. I hear card draw's good in this game.
Card draw's pretty good, turns out. Zipper hit boost.
For 4?
Sprocket Rocket. 4 go again.
Well, their embodiments are going to be quite helpful here. Block for 4, thanks to the embodiment.
Yeah, you got it. Makes sense.
Embodiments.
Third. Close chain.
Chain is closed.
Spark of Genius. I'm gonna go get an item.
X is 0.
Yeah, access 0.
another blue to crank? Question mark. It's got to be something you can crank or your turn ends, right?
Cerebellum here.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it.
To the surprise of no one.
Draw a card off Spark. Okay. 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
Okay. T-bone boost. Blue T-bone. 1 go again.
Dang, that is some annoyingly bad value.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I get a counter on off Cerebellum, I think. Yeah.
Technically speaking, you have to block.
And you give me a card.
Yeah, and I have to give you cards. We'll give you this Fruits of the Forest. Yum yum.
Card. Okay.
Oh man, losing that. Actually, hang on. No, we can be smart Flesh and Blood players about this. I'm going to activate his instance ability to gain +1. That way we're not losing on that 1 value.
Okay.
And take 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 2 now. Everything's changed.
Everything's changed. It's true.
Gonna take this last card out of my hand.
Thinking about it. I'll close chain and play Techlo Core. Over to you.
Dang, I have another turn. I wish I had blocked with this instead of Fruits, because Fruits was a blue, this is not. But like, I could do the really spicy thing and just arsenal it and pass.
Alright, it's up to you.
Because if I attack you, there's very much a world in which you don't like do anything, or like you don't block, because it's only 3 damage. Like, what do you care about 3 damage? You've got me on the ropes. Could I get like a new weapon called Profane Dismantler, where this attacks the mechanologist, blow up their ship?
Yeah, you're playing the wrong class with that, homie. What do you got for me?
I don't know.
Techlo Core gives me another counter. Sorry.
I'm reasonably certain I'm boned. So let's. Yeah, I don't think this is going to make really that much of a difference if I attack. No, screw it. We'll go to parity at the very least. Reaping Blade. Pitching a red.
I'll block with Techlo Foundry Heart here for 1.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Take 2. We'll see if that matters. Pass.
Loading priority.
Oh, that's juiced all right.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Start my turn. These tick down. This ticks down. I have 2 resources. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Throttle. Boost.
Coming in for
Techlo Core.
4.
4 go again.
No blocks, reactions. What reaction could you possibly have?
Thinking.
Oh, you've got Dash's instant, I guess.
I'll go ahead and play a Boom Grenade. Pitching a blue, 2 float, crank. Get a counter on this gun. 2 action points.
Well, we have to do this. Group-bound carapace, we will be decomposing.
Yeah, you got it.
Please try to contain your surprise. Earth. Earth. Not so Earth. We gotta be efficient with our banishes. Because that totally matters now.
Okay. Close chain.
Chain is closed.
I'll activate one of those airborne cores to draw a card. That's what an interesting proposition. I'll activate Foundry Heart here. Go down to 1 and then banish 2 Mechanologist cards. So up to 3.
You got what I need.
Activated. Twin Drive boost. Boost twice.
Oh, don't tell me you're going for the max V. That would be wild.
5 go again.
Oh my god, I have to do this. No blocks, reactions.
Reacts.
Another red root bound,
we
which
got it.
we definitely have the decompose for that, of course. Of course. Taking 1. We're back down to 1. See that that Fruits of the Forest actually mattered there. I'd be dead right now if it weren't for that.
Max V.
Yep, there it is. That's
10.
game.
GG.
There, I can't survive that.
This is the first card you plow under, by the way.
Of course.
You plow under both of my Max Vs.
I plow under my doom.
Oh no!
But like, where are my blues, man?
Hello, McRib. I know. Good game.
Yeah, very much so, GG. Holy balls. Ugh. I mean, I'm glad that, like, my mid-range version of my deck is basically completely unaltered by the bans.
Oh, for sure.
Now that I can't play OTK, I'm not sure how to change the deck into, like, to focus in on
Right.
mid-range.
I don't think you want to play OTK into Dash DO at least. I think I just kill you if you do.
Yeah, because you move too fast for OTK.
Yeah, I just set up 2 pounders.
It works. OTK works best against decks that want to play the long game,
Yeah.
which conveniently enough, Germany it also does.
Listen, apparently you're getting a new card, so let's
Yeah.
hope to God it's not like the Katsu card.
Are we saying like the Katsu card in a good or a bad way?
Bad way, like Underwhelming Gust Wave, the one they released after banning bonds.
Oh, I like that card. Is that card not seen as good?
That card is fine, but it doesn't push the needle as to Katsu's viability at all.
Oh, okay.
Now, Retrace the Past, it seems like a neat card.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about.
No, I was talking about
Past.
the Gust Wave they gave Katsu after banning
Right.
bonds because of Zen.
Yeah, that's like, what even is that card?
It's nothing, is what it is.
Yeah. Please make it a Earth 3 block that's not legendary. I don't
so hard.
honestly care what it is. I just need it to be blue, Earth, and blocks for 3. That is all I ask. Oh, and non-legendary. That's all I ask. I don't think that's a big ask, LSS. But like at the same time, maybe it won't matter because like I'll probably be pivoting into Gravy Bones, and like I've been looking at Acilio recently just because he seems pretty
Oh
silly.
boy,
and
man,
fun.
you like decks that can't block, huh?
Um,
After Florian, I guess that makes sense, but still.
but Florian is like the block.
Exactly, you want to change the pace.
I've blocked too much. I
Because
must undo.
Gravy does not block very well.
No, it definitely has nothing to do with blocking. It's just a power fantasy.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
Necromancer.
purely it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense.
I've had that power fantasy since I was a kid.
That's fair.
I was just kind of hoping that our promised Necromancer was not going to be a pirate, because I knew pirates were coming. I'm not the biggest fan of pirate vibes.
How do you feel? How do you think I felt when like they released the new Runeblade set? It's like elemental stuff.
I have no idea. How did you feel?
I didn't like it.
Really?
I wanted generic Runeblade or another talent.
I would love to see more emphasis given to non-talented classes and not this dual class nonsense. Because
Pirate should have been a
despite the fact that it should have been a talent, I understand the logic of making it a class means that they can do stuff like Draconic Pirate, which would objectively be pretty cool.
Maybe the surprise is that they just released a generic pirate as the 4th hero.
I've heard someone say that. Do it like an Enigma New Moon kind of thing.
Or like a Slippy thing. CC
Or-
viable.
That too. That would be interesting. But oh yeah, we finished. Regardless, though, wow, my
Are our pairings up for round 3 already?
Completely derailed.
Oh, okay. Oh. No, good game. That was fun.
I'm sure I'll remember what I was going to say in like 5 minutes. Alley-oop.
So who won?
I got it.
Oh yeah, he got it.
There's like a 50% chance I'm up against you.
That'll be a fun one.
Yeah. Who you on?
I am on Dio.
Science versus magic.
Dash IO.
That's
Do
a
you know
classic
what-
battle.
Oh, I just beat Dash Ido.
Yeah, oh, you beat Ryan? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a very good chance I play you, Fenton.
Yeah. Hopefully, but my round 1 opponent did not win. Unfortunate. I like them. Which means it's a good chance. Cause like tiebreakers would put me up here, right?
Breakers, yeah. Okay. A little pound cake. Yeah.
Well,
I'm surprised they didn't hit Kano. For the people watching, my friend Fenton is in the room and he's a Kano player. I'm surprised they didn't hit Kano in the ban list at all.
I don't know if Kano needs to be hit with anything. It should. I'm biased, of course.
Yeah, you are biased.
But I feel like the much more problematic hero, not even just hero, wizard is Florian.
Oh, Florian's a Runeblade. He's not a wizard.
Oh, he's a Runeblade?
Yeah, he's a
I'm
Runeblade.
sorry, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, no, Verdance is the wizard. She doesn't need to get hit.
Yeah, she doesn't need anything.
It's the no, I agree. I think Florian and Kano both needed to get hit. They hit Florian in the way that mattered, which I'm pretty okay with. But
Really?
yeah, I don't like stack Florian.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense for like the health of the game. You know, you
Correct.
don't want everybody playing the most boring matchup ever.
You also probably don't be wanting to play the most volatile deck, which is Kano.
I don't know. Eventually you'll hit big. You just gotta keep going. Keep going at it.
Listen, 99% of gamblers stop before they win big.
Yep. Oh my god. Well, do you think it made Florian all that much worse? The bans.
Florian. Okay, so now they will actually have a little bit of time. Florian getting banned means Florian didn't get banned. Germinate getting banned means that Florian has a harder time to build rune chants in the late game, because what Germinate lets him do is pitch 3 or 4 blues, make like 10 rune chants, and store that uninteractable damage for the next turn. And when you're playing against a defensive deck that isn't posing that much of a threat, you building that many rune chants to store and gaining like 6 life puts you at a buffer where you can just like block a little bit and then send a massive amount of damage to go over the blocking capability of a defensive deck. So Florian getting Germinate banned means that he has a harder time into some defensive decks, but I think he's probably still fine. He can still stack rune chants, probably just less. He just has to work for it a little bit more. And like if what the game devs say is true, Florian is going to be getting a new card in the expansion slot in High Seas that makes up for Germinate. I've learned to not take LSS at their word 100%, but in terms of like the power level of what they're saying. But I think if they ban Germinate for the health of the game because of this new upcoming card, sure, I'm okay with preemptive bans.
Okay, so what you're saying is they're making a new card that's like Germinate, and because they're banning it, they might preemptively ban this new card that's like Germinate?
So they're not banning this new card. They're releasing this new card, but what they said was that it works combos very well with Germinate, and to preserve the health of the game, they're preemptively banning Germinate so that people don't have the chance to combo with this new card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
that's what they're saying. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
As for, me and David talked about the Scepter ban. So, OTK Florian isn't a thing anymore, or at least less of a thing. Which, honestly, is fine by me, because it was a very boring way to watch and play the game.
Thank God. Going up against AB30 as a Kano player.
AB30! Oh, the tiara. Yep.
Yep, Jesus.
It's so funny.
Although I did just get to double Aether Wildfire, the first one for 9.
Yeah, that's
the second
unethical,
one
Finn.
for 12.
That's unethical. That's why Open the Floodgates needs to be banned.
I didn't cast Open the Floodgates, I just killed him right there.
Did he not AB Wildfire?
He AB'd 1.
Oh, that's not good enough.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I
No.
agree.
Kano's cool. I think they should. I know they shouldn't bring books back, but I kind of wish they did so you can play like pitch stack Kano, because I think this is really cool.
Yeah. Jesus. Books. I didn't get to play enough with them before.
They are very powerful. Did you ever get to like pitch? I guess you were newer to the game when you said like.
Yep.
Do you know how pitch stack Kano plays at all?
Yeah, you just like block out.
Yep.
Keep the cards that you want to eventually draw, and
Correct.
you just have to memorize your deck.
You're doing Mind Palace. You're memorizing like how many reds, how many blues, what order, so that when you get to your pitch stack, you can play a book off the top, and you know for a fact that you're going to be drawing 2 blues. And then you just keep going, and then you wildfire for 200.
Yep.
Or like blazing for 200.
Oh my god, that sounds so awesome.
It's a really good way for Kano to get past defensive decks. He still has a matchup in the defensive decks, but I thought it was very skill expressive. But I understand some people thinking that it's also bad for the game, just because it's like, you're working off such a different axis. Yeah. Who knows? I'm excited for High Seas.
Yeah. I've heard it's gonna drastically increase the power of CC right now, which will subsequently decrease the playability of Kano.
That's the Kano graph.
Yep. Well, I'll still be on him forever and always.
Kano's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Kano's so fun. I hope. Yeah, no, Kano's different. He is the hardest deck. He's either the hardest or the second hardest deck in the game to play.
Yeah, and then the hardest is Prism.
Prism, yeah.
Yeah, those are the 2 decks that I've ever
Yeah, those are the 2 decks you tried. It's so weird.
I do like Prism. That's probably what's gonna happen as soon as
Prism's
Kano
cool.
gets LL. That's what I'll build.
Just start playing Prism.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. Prism is awesome. She just has a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
For the Magic players on stream, Prism is a illusionist, which means that the most similar to Magic, like Fab is a game where you're exchanging 4 cards for 4 cards, like blocking or attacking. Illusionist is one of the only classes that builds a board state in the way that you do in Magic. So you have moving parts on the field that you have to manage, sometimes protect, sometimes let go, in order to preserve your lower life total. So most heroes start at 40, Prism starts at 32, but she's very powerful and can be very explosive if you play her right. So
Yeah. I could not have said it by myself. You're really good at this. You're really good at this.
thank you. I would hope so, at least, though. I've been playing this damn game for a year or so now. But no, I'm super excited. I am super excited to play Puffin because Mechanologist is cool, and you get to activate a bird. I'm very excited for that. All right, let's head out of the room, and then let's make room for the next pairing.
Yup.
Oh, round 3 against Conrad. All right.
Table 1?
No, table 3. So I think you're here.
So I'm here? Oh my goodness. Let's check.
I'm not Emma.
But you do have his tutelage.
I do have his tutelage. This is true. Looks like I'm back. Hello.
There we go. I feel like I've seen the movie on camera. All right, the bomb cake. Welcome to chat. I gotta fill this thing up. Sorry, I didn't see them leave, so I didn't know to change it over.
Yo, 69, the McRib 69.
The
Shout
McRib!
out.
McRib's a great character.
Little pound cake in the chat.
Yeah, we got a few of them out here. Sermon, welcome. Matt Sopa, good to see you all. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, we are giving away packs. So if you guys hit that exclamation point join, you can get those packs. We're going to get ready to round 3. I do apologize to do my outro and intro and all that because I didn't know that they were done playing. I was actually in the middle of a Magic match outside. So I hope you guys are enjoying this content right now. Hope you guys are getting into it. But this is going to be the final round. This is it. Armin, Comrade are undefeated. It's going head to head. One of these two is going to be undefeated, taking home some coveted good gem packs and some good packs and support that are provided by Lifelink Games. For all the wins they get an additional pack of their choice from Flesh and Blood. Today, though, you guys are going to get some Mist Veil. So, as a reminder, everybody, we have Conrad playing
Prism?
and Armin on
-IO.
-IO. I love it. Now, if you guys have some questions, want to talk about that ban list, please do, and just be respectful about it. We got some great commenters, some great players, and some people who really understand the meta, and they can really enlighten you to tell you how to play the game, and maybe it might entice you to want to try it yourself. It is a very fun game. Conrad has taught me, and I think it is absolutely awesome. So I hope to see you guys out there trying this game and coming out yourselves and being a part of the community. Appreciate you being here. Let's get ready for round 3. Fight!
Take ALS out, man. So
Do it.
sad.
Put ALS in. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Makes me so sad. I have ALS if you do.
Good luck.
Peace.
Thank you.
Not terribly successfully, but we do things more desperate. Cards coming next. I guess those stay in. No, no. It's a big card. Debating with whether or not to play reprimands into you, but you don't play D-reacts, so they're good against you. That and I have to fire some reprimands off to keep the rent low.
You do. You do.
Yup. I was debating last game. I was playing against Chris on Kasai. I was debating, should I play Pierce or Passing? I was really debating on it.
Uh-huh.
I chose Passing. And he, at the end of the game, he told me, yeah, I want 0 poppers. I hadn't seen the draw swords yet. That would have been a sign, but...
Missing cards. I don't think I'm missing cards. I think I'm just bad at counting. One sec. I'm like, you should probably roll. See who goes first.
Stevens or Tots?
Tots, please.
You got it?
Alright, I'm going first.
Sounds good. I had 7 spectral shields in the board at one point. And you have 1 Jagged Edge left in deck, and I was just praying, please. Please don't draw Jagged Edge.
I think I'm running 66. I think he's probably.
Sounds good. Don't worry. I'm not fatiguing you.
No, it's not for fatigue. It's like, what card do I want to put in? Like, do I put in Outpace into you? That card isn't doing much.
No, sounds terrible.
I know, right? I think I go down to 63. I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Got your protocol reds.
Oh yeah. That's fine. This that card that doesn't need to be in there. Backup protocol red vindicated.
Your compulsion to play as many backup protocols as you want.
So
I will feed it with this matchup.
What have you done your matches so far?
Round 1 was on stream versus Moog. He actually had poppers this time, which is...
Helps.
Yep. And then round 2 versus Chris on Kasai.
Gotcha.
You play as David last round?
Yep.
On
Round
Florian?
1 on Florian. I think I played it decently well.
You killed him. He came out of there as like, oh my gosh, Armin just beat me. That was crazy. I got destroyed.
I did indeed beat him. Alright.
Who's your round 1?
I'll shuffle your deck. You want to count this for me real quick so I don't lose my mind? I feel so like I'm...
Count your sideboard cards. That's what I always do.
You'd think that would work, but... yeah, I played, I put in my 2 twin drives. I play slower. I was able to get him to use face when he didn't need to, and Max V is a good card. I saw all 3 Max Vs and I made it to second cycle. He plowed under both of them, so I had to use and I think I blocked with the third. No, I banished the third, so I used the Max V that I got at first. Plow under first time around to send it with the twin drive.
64.
Perfect. Okay, that's what I want. And I just kind of cut your deck. Alright, you good here? I'm going first, because I don't want to give you the hands. Symbiosis. And let me dig out my adaptive plating.
Didn't present it?
Didn't present it, Judge!
That's an IP.
No, it just means that you have to play without it.
Well, never mind. I will take that. No problem. I forgot to draw off Halo on stream round 1.
Woof.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me know when you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You ever get presented a hand of all time?
Yeah. Often.
Yeah. Yeah, what do I do with this hand? I think that's probably right. No time zone off the top. Naming. What's the card that screws me here? It's probably Herald of Air Edition. I'm gonna name Herald of Air Edition.
Sounds good.
It's Wartune. I'm naming Wartune.
Sounds good.
Can't pitch or play, buddy.
Yep.
Do I want to crank that? I do want to crank that.
Sounds good.
And I'll get a counter here. I've activated Dio for the turn. I'll play a Boom Grenade, no crank.
Mm-hmm.
Two. I'll Arsenal a card. And I'll pass to you.
Sweet.
Right, yeah. Go for it.
I'll come in with Ravages for 6 Go Again Phantasm. Spectral. Arcane on hit.
Yeah. This guy plays Phantasm. This guy.
I might.
No blocks.
No reactions.
Take 6.
Sweet.
Oh, we should probably get the phone of some kind.
True. We use yours, mine's dying.
Yeah, I can use mine. And you start at 20 life, correct?
What? No.
Start at 20 life, clearly.
I'm gonna resolve this prison figure
Yeah.
while you're looking.
Somehow you still have less life than I do. It's funny. I was playing some heroes of all time.
No, you take 6 and then 1 arcane.
Oh yeah. So down to 29.
Mm-hmm. Guess I'll get protection.
Sure.
And then I'll fire prism, target protection.
Sure. You're on Rapture, right? Okay, yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah. Arm.
I wasn't sure.
Alright.
You're good.
And I'll pass turn.
Sure. These stick down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boom grenade.
The blue boom.
I'm playing boom boom. We're gonna go ahead and pitch. Zipper hit here, float 1.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and crank it. 2 action points. So you're a 60 boost. Back up off the top.
No blocks.
No reacts.
Aegis.
Yep. So you're a 60 boost. Back up. Yep. I knew that was on the top, well, clearly, but still. 3 go again.
Let's just get this guy out of my hand.
You sure?
Yeah. Wasn't particularly enthused.
I don't blame you. 2 action points. T-bone boost. Pulse wave. Sure. Any other blocks, sir?
I'll block you.
Okay. Symbiosis for 2.
No blocks.
No reacts.
Take 1.
Take 1. Chainsaw open. Yeah. Pulse wave boost.
Sounds good. Sad, but
Capital core.
I will show you these 2,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'll pitch to block out.
Yeah, makes sense. And block out. I still have an action point here.
Hmm?
I'll fire the gun again.
Take 2.
Yep. Okay. Pass. So 3 items. Fire twice. Yeah, I'm down to 1.
Yeah. And you don't have to close the chain to do that. No.
I do not.
Switch. I'll just pass back to you.
Yeah, holding priority on end. Yeah, you're good.
Sweet.
These die. Sad. This guy knows to block. Kind of sucks.
I'm not sure if blocking was correct there. Maybe you're supposed to
not.
hold it.
You have me, yeah. You have.
But I
you have
kind
to
of,
hold
I
it,
kind
right?
of had the read on the pulse wave, so
That's fair.
I was sad I couldn't conserve my spectral shield. That would have made it hot.
Processor crank.
Sounds good.
So you're a 60 boost. Blue throttle.
No blocks.
I'll play the boom green off the top.
I'll take 7.
Yeah. I'll crank it as well, obviously.
Magic vanish.
Yeah, go for it. 060 gets 2 floats. Interesting. turn. That is. Zipper hit boost. Blue protocol.
Blue protocol.
Yeah.
Funky. No
Which-
blocks.
Oh yes. I know I've already played off the top as well, so I know that. Thinking. Close chain. I have an action. I have 2 action points. Foundry Heart. We're seeing blues, folks.
2 resources.
Correct.
Looks like it's not a very good card on top of Armin's deck.
He is a card of all time.
Will I be taking 4?
Three cards in hand? 4? No, you have a full grip. Yeah.
Full hand.
Yeah, I'll shoot you twice. Yeah, that's good. And then I will close chain and pass yield turn.
Sounds good.
Review. Okay.
Triumph for 6. Go again. Poppers -1. The card on top was not max velocity as I thought.
Let me read Dream Reavers. It's an action, so I can't do it. Ugh. Like, man, that card sucks.
Armin Poker Face Jaw, they call him.
Yep. I'll try and pop it here.
You do have it.
I do have
sounds
it.
good. It pops.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure whether you had a double reprimand or something.
That'd be insane. Protection for 7.
Yeah, makes sense. Protection for 7, he says. These are the blocks I'm declaring.
No reactions?
Reacts.
Take 5. Prism for...
Chain is still open, right? That's an instant, yeah.
Yeah.
Rebirth, yep.
There's not going to be another chain. That did not go again.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, Tarot. Figment attack. Angel attack, yep. Yeah. I guess, like, what? Yellow Rubber Man is -2 or is it -3?
-2.
-2, yeah.
If you block with max beat, it's popping.
Right. That's what I figured. You're good.
I'll put Yellow Wart
Sure.
on top. And I will Fire Prism target Rebirth.
Yeah, you got it. Good.
No, pass turn.
Sounds good. Cerebellum ticks down. So you're a 60 boost. Blue throttle. 3 go again.
No blocks.
No reacts. Sure. precision. That's correct though. Cerebellum.
Mhm.
Draw a card. Currently no action point. Thank you. Pop Achilles.
Mhm.
Gain an action point. Red Throttle. Pitching blue, yellow boom grenade. I'm gonna go and boost.
Mhm.
Pulse wave. 6 go again.
No blocks.
No reacts. Yep, you got it. Okay. Sounds good. Close chain.
Mhm.
Currently have 1 action point. No time zone. Crank it. Naming war tune.
Sounds good.
Get a gun counter. Fire gun. 2.
No blocks.
No reacts.
That's all you got.
Yeah, you got it. Draw that card of yours. And it's my turn.
Sweet.
Okay.
Halo.
Okay. You can't pitch.
Oh, you're right. Okay, hold on. No Halo. Maybe still Halo.
Maybe still Halo.
Definitely still Halo, actually. I just have to do it the other way around. Okay.
Sure.
Just makes things awkward.
Yup.
Prism for erudition.
Sure. Let me look at your turn. Yeah, okay. You're good.
Prism, target erudition.
Mm-hmm.
And then erudition for no go again. Draw 2.
Yeah. No blocks.
No reactions.
No go again, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, no blocks.
yeah, sweet. In res, all Empyrean Rapture.
Sure.
Pitching a yellow, so it does go again now.
Oh, that's cheeky. Fair enough.
Say my first rodeo.
That is very cheeky, sir.
And War Tune. From
You can't.
Arsenal. From Arsenal.
From Arsenal. Oh, this.
That has been Arsenal since you played the first one.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Go again.
Right. Any float? No float?
No. 2 cards in hand.
I'll pop.
Gotcha. I will pitch
Yep.
to buy back the action point
Mhm.
and erudition.
Man, this guy had the hand.
Just draw.
Yeah, just draw, I guess.
Forehead.
Go again or no?
No. Second Herald. Knew I should have popped during movies. I really think I should have popped Dream Movers, because then I'd probably get you to commit armor.
I'm probably still getting armor here.
Yes, but then you don't have the armor for erudition, is what I'm saying.
Right. Block like this. Block 5. I'm gonna crown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna galvanize, obviously. Crown away this card here. Yeah. And block 5.
Sweet. Goodbye.
Yep. My funny happy.
Ponder, Arsenal Pass.
Time zone goes, loses the counter. Yep.
3 cards in hand.
Is that Spectral Shield on the board or no?
It is.
Okay, cool. Where's that come from?
The protection hit the previous turn
Right. Okay.
because I soul shielded the throttle and then that all you got it the symbiosis.
Right. Fast and Furious boost. Sprocket Rocket. 3 go again.
All the way. Fuck.
Okay, Graveyard. What's in your bench? Okay, you got it.
You really did boost away all 3 blue throttles. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. Close chain.
Mm-hmm.
Spark of Genius for X is 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What an interesting decision. Tricky. Active Oracle red. I'll play it and I'll crank it. Draw a card off Spark. Okay. A few decisions I could be making here. Teklo Heart, Teklo Foundry Heart. Neutral red. Yep. 2 resources. Pop Protocol.
Mhm.
Is that right? I think that might just objectively be wrong. Yeah, it's objectively wrong. Outpace. Boost. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, after you've seen the boost,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah,
going
yeah.
back.
No. Not doing anything.
No blocks.
No reacts.
Soul shit.
Yeah, sure. 2. Yeah. Take 1.
Block.
Yeah, you got it. Over to you.
Soraya, 4, go again, draw 2.
Oh, take 4.
Weavers, Erudition. 5, dominate, go again.
Gross.
1 resource will. No offense.
Go again?
Oh yeah. First herald of the turn.
No blocks.
No reactions.
Take 5.
Draw 2. Trigger prism.
Yep.
Ravages, 1 arcane. Prism, target ravages. Ravages for 4, no go again.
No blocks.
No reactions. Personal pass.
Sure. Holding priority on Yeah, you're good. Go. Cool. Please go away. Play red boom grenade. I'll crank it. Super hit. Pitch a blue boost. Yellow 060. 2 floats.
1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
No blocks.
No reacts. Yep, that's good. Oh, close chain. Foundry heart. Okay. 3 resources. Fire for 2.
You tempt me. You tempt. What?
Close chain. Move to end.
You got it.
No arsenal.
Sounds good.
Over to you. Okay. Okay.
Red 14. Paper Phantasm. Four.
One card in hand.
Hmm?
I'll block the Foundry Heart here.
Does it take 3?
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Okay. Boom Grenade dies. Cerebellum off the top, crank it. 2 action points. One resource. Okay. Found. I can't find her yet. Nope. Nope. This is correct. Throttle. pitch a blue, so 1 becomes 4, becomes 2. Boost. Sparkler Genius at the top. 6 go again. How many soul shields you got in there?
2 and Banish.
Okay, none engraved. Okay.
No blocks.
No reacts. Yep, that was. I'm pretty happy with that. Close chain. Cerebellum. Draw a card. Fast and Furious boost. Red Boom Grenade. So it's gonna be I'm cranking. I already cranked, so it's gonna be 4 go again.
Block 3.
No reacts. No. Close chain. Found your heart.
You already found your heart, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't.
Found your heart. Yep. 3 resources. Fire the gun for 2. Yeah, you're good.
Quick. Yeah.
Over to you.
5 go again. Poppers -1.
Nope. Okay.
Just give me the max fee.
What?
Just give me the max fee.
That's not the issue. Counting how many items are left in my deck.
Not many.
Not many. I might be down to like 1.
There's a yellow boom in there, right?
Think so, yeah.
Apart from that,
Apart from that, I'm pretty sure I'm
no
cooked.
cranials. Is there another one of the null time zones?
You saw you counted 2? Yeah, I played 2. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not on
Unless
3.
there's one in band. Oh, okay.
I'm not on 3. I'm pretty sure I play 18 items and I'm seeing 17 of them.
So there's one yellow boom and one Techlocore if you play 3 of those. And Techlocore don't crank. Your weapon's looking a lot like mine.
Yeah, real. 6.
Probably should have done this first.
Probably should have, but I don't think it matters all that much.
You only have 1 popper left in your deck. This plays better around more 6 poppers, but
Yeah.
you played the last throttle. I was counting for throttles and you played the last throttle, so. Because it's not going to angel swing.
It doesn't have go again here.
It does not have go again, which is the problem.
You've already played Ravages. So block the 1 and die.
Sweet. Dig 2.
Down to 1. Draw your cards.
For your prism. Get war.
Yep.
Make courage. Yeah, this is silly. Should have played it first. It's either max V or it is. Although I guess there's possible you throw max V on the first one and then I look cheeky.
Nah. I forgot that you had Dreamweavers. That's unfortunate.
I have to keep reminding myself, man. I play Calming Gesture way too much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have Dreamweavers. What?
You're good. Yeah, Dreamweavers was definitely, that was unfortunate there.
And Prism Target War.
Okay.
And pass.
Cerebellum loses the counter. And
The Arsenal as well.
sure. Boost.
Nice.
Strike
Power
first.
turn.
3 go again. Sounds good. Yeah, no reacts. Cerebellum. Draw a card. Arsenal. Pass. Wait, Arsenal, actually. Pass. Okay, cool. You're good.
Fortune for 6. Yep, I'll pay for the action.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Just like the Druid up. 4.
Yep.
Hey, Dio player. Hey, good news. You don't have many items left.
It's true.
Those aren't very good for blocking.
No.
So it turns out I was wrong. I actually do have a threat of fatiguing you.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But I mean, it's fatigue by damage, right?
Yeah,
and the game's over.
Yeah, the last item in GG.
GG.
I'm pretty sure I'm on 18 right now. I'm on 19. Okay. Yeah, I'm on 19 items.
I felt like variance was decent for both of us.
See, I definitely could have played it a little bit better.
I'm not sure about my play on this one either.
I'm not happy with my boom grenade.
This is one of the ones where I'm like, I'm glad that was on stream because I would
Yeah.
like to give that a watch.
Honestly,
Thanks for playing them.
Yeah, it was a good game. Definitely played Red Boom Grenade and cranked it when I really shouldn't have, but it's not really, it's not really doing much in Arsenal.
I don't know. Expecting Prism to block that much?
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
But also, like, I let Soraya
Soul
be on...
Shield was...
you played Soraya, and it drew up my hand. It was 2 items and 2 cards that were very bad.
Soraya lived for quite a while.
Soraya got some value that game.
Soraya got to draw twice.
Yeah.
It was because of the Soul Shield.
Right.
But, you know, if you have a 4 attack, point at Soraya.
I forget that I can do that! Oh my god, I should have done that, you're right. I'm so used to playing Vincent that I don't care about the life total on the angel.
Yeah. No, sir.
You're right, I can just kill that angel.
Yep, you just point a gun at
And
it.
you already lost hat anyways, so it's just like...
it's not like I'm gonna ravages you.
Yeah. Good game.
GG. It's Prism. She asks complicated questions.
No, it's always fun playing in Prism.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Alright, Jimmy D. What's the sitch?
We are ready. We got the wheel set up. We are ready to go. Do you guys ready to open up some packs?
Yeah, let's. Oh, should we go out and grab some? Or
If
do
you like
wanna
to,
do
yeah,
the
please. No,
game
please. No,
announcement
please.
thing before
Please.
we
So
go?
the other 3-0 in here? I don't care personally, whatever.
No, that's just you and me.
Alright, so cool.
You want to do the end of game announcement thing, or?
Oh, yeah. We'll give them a quick break and then come right back. Alrighty, guys. We're going to grab the packs, come back, get the wheel ready, and get ready for your free pack giveaway. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. right, and here we go. We're ready for the pack openings. Arm and Conrad in here to showcase what they won, and we're going to find out what you at home could potentially win, because we have 2 packs to give away of Misspell at the end here. Stay tuned. But right now, let's get into the pack openings from our winners. Let's go.
I'm gonna bust open my gem pack first. For rightwards facing
Like Fire Vein?
Obsidian Fire Vein. Yeah, rightwards facing Fire Vein make me
Maybe
happy.
this is it.
But I mean, at this point, it's not too hard to get hold of.
Oh, hey, that's a
yo!
cool weapon of some kind.
All
Yeah,
right.
cold foil weapon.
There you go.
Good for. I actually think.
Might be common or
it's
Project Blue playable.
reasonable to play this in CC even. You
That's
play
a
it as
crazy
the second
take.
weapon. In DC at Boba, the Arachne I played against played
Why?
Huntsman as a second. Because if you're playing the dagger playstyle, you can actually get some buff off this.
Oh, you can,
So
yeah.
if they're already marked.
not bad.
and You don't really like. It's nice to also have a dagger that kills itself on play.
Right,
so
right.
that you can play more into the Calicera stuff.
That's totally fair.
I think that's my second one of these things.
Art card as you do. Foil Hunt the Hunter. And Affirm
That's
Loyalty. Okay, works for me.
We love Affirm.
Liver Affirm. Is that the good one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, and Deer's the one you don't play anymore. Alright, we got some
Everything's good card.
heavy
Edge
hitters.
ahead, good card. Draw swords, good card. And by good card,
I mean, heavy hitters
I mean
playable.
heavy hitter standard.
Hey, starting state.
Terrible card.
Listen, I'm in.
Hey, an army.
Is that your
It's
third
like
copy?
my 19th copy.
Okay, never mind. He has a lot. For context, Connor is like a side player, and
I
that is
have probably 3 non-foils, 2 foils, and then 3 of the EA promos.
that's crazy. Hold them.
I like the side.
This is the Warrior, Brute, and Guardian set in the Coliseum.
Chesses, command respect.
Shouts out, dude. Yellow Agile Windup. Good card. Trade in. Reinforce the line. Clash of Vigor. Foil Clash of Might. A cold foil Stonewall
Oh
and
my
pass.
gosh.
That is a shield in the game of Flesh and Blood. No, we're having a good time. Let's keep going.
Goblet of Blood Run Wine. I've tried to run that
Pretty good.
card a lot of times. It is not worth playing. It's fun though. Test of Strength, actual good card.
Actual good card, yeah. And anything? No. Heavy Hitters has a lot of
Cards in it.
meat and potato cards, but
I
there's
love
there.
heavy.
Yeah, this is Connor's favorite set, might be. But
It
there.
is.
I do want a legendary headpiece. I'm looking for one that
Yeah, that'll make you a
says.
bit of money.
I like a bit of money, but also I think it's gonna be good in a upcoming meta where people draw a lot of cards. And that card says if your opponent has drawn 2 cards, you can break this to draw a card as an instant, and it's pretty good.
Take it on the chin. Love that card.
Good card, concuss. Oh, the cracked
oh
bobble.
my god.
I got bobbled.
You got baited.
All right.
Alright, this is the one. Blue Concuss, interesting card. Actually, really interesting coming up with Terra
Really?
in Commoner
The
and
discard?
Project
Oh
Blue.
yeah.
Because Terra can so easily proc that over and over again.
Yeah.
I think it's a really interesting deck, actually. Terra's so sweet. Print an adult Terra, please.
I wish they would.
Bloody to Evolve.
I have to shut up. I have too many of them. I have 2 cold falls. I'm not taking another one.
Brody's favorite. Nothing.
Nah. Oh well.
Alright, let's see what these Mistveil packs have.
All right, let's look at these
for
Mistveil packs for these lucky openers.
our viewers at home.
Our viewers at home.
Shouts out Raisin Army.
Let's go.
Card.
Play this at 3-0.
Do not play that at 3-0. It blocks 3.
It's yellow.
Pays for 2 swords.
All right, well, our wheel is set. Our players are ready. Will you go home with one of these free packs of Mist Veil? Thanks for opening your packs, guys.
Of course. It's always a good time.
Ooh, our first winner is Alex. from
Oh,
here.
my man.
Alex.
That's the guy. Let's
Yeah.
see. What do we got for Alex here?
What is Alex going home with?
From
Let's
Mistveil?
go to Mistveil for Alex.
Marvel of some kind.
Well, I mean, he doesn't play any other decks in this.
Yeah, but there's what else are you getting from Mistveil that's relevant right now?
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't think there's anything relevant for Mistveil, unfortunately.
Weakest link?
Oh right, Weakest Link is still a card. Yeah, you get some generic.
Link?
You get some generic
Right? Yeah,
support.
it's not just like
It's not just
Enigma
Mistveil.
cards or whatever. There's good cards in this set.
What good legendaries are there?
Vengeful Apparition. Interested to see if they ever make like Enigma 2 might do
New
interesting
Moon,
stuff
yeah.
with that one. Oh, you're right. They already did an Enigma 2.
The tradition.
Foil fact finding mission.
Fact mining mission.
Look,
Alright.
foiling in this set is so good.
Yeah, Mistveil's pretty good. They've gotten just better
The
at
foiling
foiling.
is so good in Mistveil. It's just like I was blown away by it the first time because like the heavy foiling is fine.
Yeah.
The Rosetta foiling is nice too, but Misfill I think really was the one that made me think, oh, they're like good at this now.
The McRib, the man was asking about how to get here. Well, it's a lot cheaper if you win a bunch of free packs.
It's
That's
true.
for
Sweet.
sure. Let's find out if we're getting you something big.
That's my friend.
Yeah?
Whoever they
Who
are.
is that?
69 the McRib
McRib?
69. I
Yeah.
saw your name in chat. I shouted it as soon as I saw it. Simple word association. We've got a weakest link for you.
We
Love
do have a weakest link for you here.
Weakest link for you.
McRib.
Noted good card.
We have a new Marvel here for you.
Ooh, that'd be spicy.
Let's get something huge so that you can trade it in and can start getting some decks so you can
I
start
would
playing.
love that.
No,
Actually.
the McRib is kind of a heavy hitters type of name.
Was that a really?
Yeah. The McRib. What
Alright.
Bright lights moment. Hiss.
Blue
Blue
Hiss,
hiss.
interesting card.
Sigil Solitude.
Sigil of Solitude, really interesting card in limited. So is Bonds of Memory.
So the thing about Misfill is that they're actually, well, 2 of them are gone. 2 of them are not
Yes.
playable anymore.
Two of them are gone.
They're like Hall of Famed.
Red
But
Bastion. Great
It is a
card.
very like
Don't
good.
play it.
It's a very good.
Don't play it. Very good against Prism. Do not play this.
It's a very good isolated set in terms of like if you want to build a Mystic hero,
Yeah.
Misfill's so good.
Ooh, shouts out to Red Essence of Ancestry Body. Great card in Count Your Blessings Fatigue Enigma. The most fair deck that's ever existed.
He's lying.
Interesting card as well in Prism for the Aurora matchup.
Foil picked to pieces, very pretty.
Nice.
Cosmo and listen, it's not a Marvel adult new, but it is a starter. If you want to play new, that is the only Misfill hero that is still legal in the game right now.
Of course.
And this is a good way to start.
And that says something, right, folks?
Yeah.
They're powerful.
Misfill is the most powerful set they've released in the past 2 years.
There you
I
go.
would say ever.
I think that's fair. Yeah. I think Monarch gets up there, but I think Misfill is up there.
Well, Monarch had Bolton and Leviathan.
Yeah, we don't talk about those two. We talk about the good half of the set.
All right, everyone, that is going to do it for tonight. We got our wins. Congratulations to McRib and Alex. We're going to get those packs out to you. And just, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that showed up tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you watched this far, hit that like and subscribe button. We got to get this channel growing so we can get the better tournaments. And speaking of better tournaments, we do have some rumor that things are going to be a little dry for a little bit of the season. So we at Lifelink Games are going to be working on some really cool, fun tournaments. Stay tuned. That's going to lead to some awesome weekend coverage. You might see me and Conrad, or me, Sam, Conrad, or what a mixture of the bunch, live in the studio doing some massive coverage for the bigger tournaments. Stay tuned, guys. If you guys are enjoying this fab content, this is the best place to get it. So I hope to see you all soon. Thank you, Midnight. Appreciate that. And as always, stay humble.
Sweet.
Just in time for the ad break.
Just in time for the ad. I'd love to see it.